This is the single arm horizontal row. I'm going to show you in a way which is going to teach you how to use your lats to their fullest potential. It's also going to teach you how to rotate through the rib cage and side flex a little bit to get the most out of the length tension kind of relationship for these muscles. So that'll be clearer in just a moment. We're going to set up firstly on the balls of our feet. You can have one knee on the bench or the block as well, and then just put the other foot slightly wider. But however you do that, make sure you're on the ball, because when you're on the heels, it's going to encourage you, in order to get stability through your lower body, to sit back. That's not a problem if we're lifting off the ground, but because we want to be moving this weight towards the hip, it's going to get in the way here. So we need to create more space, and that's why we lean forward and we post on the bench. And if I was on my heels here, it would encourage me to tuck under and round to gain stability. That's not inherently a problem. Round back training is valid too, but this is more athletic and it's stronger for this purpose. By creating stability through here, using this elastic sort of fascial tension, then we can focus more on mobility through the rib cage. So from here, either like this or like this, we're going to reach down to get our weight. Now, as we get the weight, this shoulder is going to move from reaching to retracting behind the body. And this shoulder is going to do the opposite. So it's going to go into reaching. As I reach, I'm turning the thumb in. And as I do that, you'll notice that I'm also kind of bowing my body. I'm like doming out, expanding on this side of my ribs. This whole line through here to here is getting longer. The tricep, the lat tricep insertion, the lat, the intercostals, the ribs, that lat is wrapping around my ribs like a fulcrum, and then it kind of starts here. And then as I row, I'm going to keep my front line short, so I'm not going to arch at all, but I'm going to kind of contract into that. So not only am I using my lat like this, I'm also kind of using my lat like this, closing in towards the hip. So very powerful contraction. I don't know if you can see the length here and then the shortening, but that's what we're going to work with. So with your weight, stable base, feel the lat coming under tension, feel the stretch, side bend into it. You'll feel the lat more if you don't retract maximally. So doing this isn't necessarily correct. For this one, we want to reach and then we want to shorten. But if you really retract too much, you'll get rear delt, but you won't get as much lat. Okay, so reach and then just shorten. Enjoy it.